this picture may be a little bit difficult to see, but it's a building. It's a line building in Saudi Arabia, and it obviously reflects the sand of the desert and the sea. Meet the line, Saudi Arabia's future 106-mile, one-building city. Doesn't this look like a wall to you? Doesn't it look like something that's dystopian? First of all, I don't even know if this is able to stand. Anyway, if it's quake-proof. But anyway, the potential folly of the futuristic city Crown Prince Mohammed envisions along the Red Sea is not in the financials, it's in the country's underlying reality. Saudi Arabia is home to some of the world's most interesting and ambitious architecture, but the country's newest urban project may also just top them all. The government of Saudi Arabia unveiled plans in 2021 for the city of NEOM, N-E-O-M, including the megastructure called the Line, a massive scheme still years from completion. The Line is designed to be an entire city composed of two parallel 656-foot wide, 200-meter wide skyscrapers, each 106 miles, that's 170 kilometers long, and 1,640 feet or 500 meters high, higher than most of the world's tallest skyscrapers, by the way, stretching across the northwest part of Saudi Arabia near the Red Sea. If you think this sounds like the setting of a futuristic dystopian novel, you're not wrong. The Line is being described as one building, vertical city outfitted with exterior mirrors. That's why you get this reflection of the sand of the sea. Big enough to house 9 million people, along with everything they need from parks and waterfalls to flying taxis and robot maids. There are even plans to include an artificial moon for residents to gaze upon. Now, with this proposed width of only 656 feet, the Line will rely primarily on its height to encompass its residents and a host of modern trappings such as high-speed rail to connect sections of the 106-mile city. Saudi Arabian officials claim the Line will be otherwise devoid of roads, cars, or emissions, and will be powered strictly by clean energy, although details have not been released what clean energy that would be. And a few of the more notable proposed features of the Line are these: vertical layered homes, offices, public parks, and public schools, year-round climate control of all indoor and outdoor spaces, high-speed rail that will transport residents from end to end in 20 minutes, a 5-minute walk to all amenities, accessibility to parks, and natural elements within a 2-minute walk. I'd like to know where the parks are going to be when this is only 656 feet wide. Now, when complete, the Line will span 13 square miles across the desert to become a literal oasis, according to the press release. The architectural renderings show one building with two distinct sides that incorporates a verdant space in the middle filled with water features and plants. The plans were designed by American company Morphosis. Although the timeline was not part of the Line's announcements, initial earthwork began in October 2021, and it's expected the residents will begin moving in by the year 2030. This deadline was shared as part of a larger countrywide improvement plan dubbed Vision 2030 that is intended to draw 100 million annual visitors and keep Saudi Arabia in the running against travel hotspots like its Gulf neighbors of Dubai and Abu Dhabi. The Line is just one part of the $500 billion NEOM project, an initiative announced in 2017, nesting in the Vision of 2030 plan and focused on the northwest part of Saudi Arabia. Along with the Line, there are plans to build a network of airports as well as the world's largest green energy plant. The area is intended to become so self-sufficient that it is being referred to as the country within a country, quote unquote, where residents will be called Neomians rather than Saudis. NEOM will be the place for all people from across the globe to make their mark on the world in creative and innovative ways. NEOM remains one of the most important projects of Saudi Vision 2030, and our commitment to delivering the line on behalf of the nation remains resolute, claimed Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman in July 25, 2022 press release. Now, what's interesting, although the line is a futuristic and ambitious project, critics of Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 initiative say the attempt to transition from a crude oil economy to one powered by tourism overlooks the country's most available resources, namely its competitive advantage in higher education and research. And this is by Laurie Dove on How Stuff Works on Collective Spark. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box.